create jobs in this country? Go.
You cut taxes, get rid of regulation, and cut entitlements. I had a girl that I wanted to hire. She was an intern. It was cheaper for her to stay on unemployment, get WIC, Link, all the financial aid, than it was for her to come work for me.
How do you create jobs in this country?
Go to work. Take the government down to 15% of GDP. That would be nice.
How do you get the economy going and create jobs?
What do you sell?
Financial services, accounting.
So if I get money, I go to the financial guy and my money taken care of. The money's not fully there. So if I get, and we all get more money, we can go in and get our financial services.
Okay. So what do you want government to do?
If a million people went out today and bought an American Fire wagon, American Fire was out there hiring people down the street, dragging people in.
Okay.
But if nobody's buying a wagon,
What
Fire's not hiring.
I told you if I were in charge of the government, what I would do to get this economy going. Well, if you were in charge of the government, what would you do to get the economy going?
I would work 24 hours a day to get jobs, come back to this country and get people working. And when they work, they spend money.
But stop. And what you're saying is so interesting. But what can the government do to make that happen?
Do something with the businesses to get them.
But stop. Okay?
That's doing something.
Hold on. We're getting somewhere. But I'm going to drill down on you because we get drilled down on. What should government...
Walmart's parking lot, it's filled.
Stop.
So at Target, Walmart, and you can park anywhere you want.
But stop. You want to bring jobs back, right? What do you want your government to do to make that happen? This is where what do you want your government to do?
I used to buy a pair of Nike gym shoes for $100. Now I'm buying the same pair of Nike gym shoes for $100. But it's being made in Japan or Honduras.
Right? But again,
I'm still paying $100 for a shoe even though Nike only paying $10 for a shoe.
Bruce, I agree with everything you're saying, but what can government do?
Get out of it.
What can government do?
Lower corporate tax and let them bring their money back to the United States without being taxed twice. We're the only country in the world that charges our corporation a tax twice. They're taxed wherever they live.
Back here.
But I think part of it is leadership, inspirational. All I hear from leadership in this country, you don't hear inspiration. I don't hear inspiration about starting a business. You don't hear inspiration about business success. You don't hear inspiration about here's what you can accomplish. You hear that businesses are bad, businesses are crooks, businesses are cheap, businesses aren't getting their fair share. There's nothing uplifting in the tone of Washington. He said any encouragement to illustrate anybody who can start to go down a path.
Let me say something and jump in. Last year, President Obama called a joint session of Congress because he wanted to tell us what his fourth or fifth job was. And I didn't go to that joint session of Congress. I came home and I talked to 100 small businessmen and I asked them directly, what do we need to do to create jobs in this country? I am sick of the fact that people in Washington think they know how to create jobs. They don't. If I want to know how to create jobs, I'm going to ask business people. And they told me three things. Cut my taxes, get rid of regulations, and repeal Obamacare. They all told me that.
I give me enough money to buy his car.
Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on.
I won't do anything about his taxes if I don't have $50,000 to invest with him.
How am I going to give you $50,000? What am I going to do?
You're not.
But then
It's a rotate.
I know that, but why don't we listen to the people in this country who, no, hold on a minute.
You should charge him no tax. I still don't have any money to give him.
Bruce.
He has to have the money to hire people. So that
And where's he going to get his money?
if he
Where's
said,
he going to get it? From me and you.
No. If a businessman
Get in
is
here,
sending
student loan rates are for more than 1 year. So that I can plan to send my kid to college and know if they're going to be able to pay for it. I don't need a 1 year reprieve that, thank you, this election year, I get that.
Don't you need some of my money?
I'll get to that. I'm trying to put money back in the pocket.
You're a
I need
Hold on, let me
I
go.
need to know that my health insurance plan is going to be there in a year or two. I don't think my health insurance plan is going to pass Obamacare. So now I think I might have to pay a fine. So I don't know if I can spend that money or not spend that money. I can't do anything because I don't know what's going to be 6 months from now, 6 weeks from now, 6 years from now. I have no certainty to plan and put anything in
Do
place.
you see how we're killing them?
But we don't have any certainty.
But they hire you.
But if I have certainty that I'm not spending 3 hours trying to look online to see on the internet to see if my health insurance plan.
Nobody has the money.
He's the person that would hire your son. Don't you understand? He has to be profitable before your son can get
You
hired.
can't be profitable if we're not working. You can't be. If I have any money.
Hold on. This is good. Respect. Go back and forth. Respect.
But if I'm not spending my time complying with all the government mumbo jumbo, that's the time I can be out creating income for myself. I then go out and spend money on things I will buy, I will spend it on people that I will hire. And I can do that
Hey,
if I'm
Bruce,
not wasting time.
why are companies leaving Illinois? Because what? Taxes and regulations, a couple other things. So, why don't we make it easier for companies to stay here? How do we do that? Lower their taxes, ease their regulations, so that this is a friendly place to do business. And if we do that, companies will stay, they'll grow. As they grow, they'll hire people, and away we go. Why is that hard? I don't understand why that's hard to get. He is a job creator.
Yes, and so am I, because I'm going to buy the American Flyer wagon, and we all are, and we're going to hire people.
But how?
Consumption does not create wealth. The person
If nobody buys the American Flyer wagon, what happens to the American Flyer wagon?
You won't be able to buy the American Flyer wagon unless you have a job. You're not going to get a job if we make it too difficult for him to hire people. Here's the funny thing about this country. Hold on. It's the job creators in this country who create jobs.
Who's the job creator?
The entrepreneur. Somebody the business in Elk Grove that has 100 people. Your son, is your son a job creator? No, your son wants a job. Well, he wants a job. He's going to be hired by someone, correct? Correct?
The businesses in downtown Lombard are closing down. Why?
Why?
Right. They're the job creators. Why aren't they creating jobs?
Because government has made it unprofitable for them to stay in business. Government is taxing and regulating them out of business.
And it's unprofitable because I can't afford to go to the bakery in downtown Lombard and buy their cans.
Go.
I have a project that would be perfect for a high school kid. I got some scanning. I want to scan all my files electronically. Perfect job for a high school kid. I would love to hire somebody. I got to pay that kid $8 an hour to do that. That's unprofitable for me to pay some kid to do that. So, 29% of kids, only 29% of kids between 16 and 19 have jobs anymore. This is a perfect job for a kid to get in the environment. It's too cost prohibitive for me to hire somebody. But I can't pay him $5, which is probably what it's worth, because the government says I have to pay him $8. So now that kid's sitting at home without a job, I don't have what I need to get, how we need to get done, because it's costing
You pay him $5 an hour, he works 40 hours a week, that's $200. Take the taxes out, he makes $120. That's a tank of gas.
That's a ton of gas he wasn't buying before. He's not supposed to live. He's a 17-year-old kid.
You said 21-year-old kid.
No, I said children. I said 16 to 19-year-olds. Only 29% of them have had jobs.
And then he can't go buy any food and fast food.
That's right. But what's he buying now? He's sitting at home.
Bruce.
He's sitting at home and he doesn't have a job. He's going to go all through high school, all through college, and Bruce.
What do you tell Bruce? He can afford to buy something.
I can't afford to buy something.
Let's cut to politics. Bruce, who are you gonna vote for, Obama or do you care?
It is really tough to say because I just do not trust Trump.
for him last night?
I'm going to pick one last night.
So I asked him who's going to vote for Obama or Romney.
I said Ronald. I really, I don't think I could vote for him because every time I listen to him, it's a different story. If he said he was I don't know what I said last time.
How's your
Last time I said
You're talking about Romney?
Yeah, he's talking about Romney.
Well, but he has the track record of creating wealth.
his own wealth, yes.
Well, that's where it began.
Hey, that's the last verse.
Staples was going bankrupt until Romney came in with Bain and took it over. How many thousands? They don't make minimum wage. No, they don't.
Hey, Bruce, hey, stop. Bruce, are you happy with the job you're So,
I'll give you one thing. Yes, I'm happy with the insurance because hopefully when it's done, I'll have everybody who's had insurance, even if you're unemployed. And I think the most important thing in your life is insurance. Because without it, you can't live.
I tell you what, you know what you're going to end up with? You're going to have an insurance policy and you'll have zero care. Because the doctors are active.
Less care.
No, we have less care than none. You can't have less care than none.
the issue's never care. The issue's not care.
You can get care now in emergency.
Right, if you're dying, they will bandage you up and send you home. I had a kid who started singing. I was in the emergency. They gave me one pill to stop me from throwing up, and it cost me $7,000. My insurance paid all but $972. I still pay for one pill.
The health system is broken, that's true.
Yes.
Obamacare is not going
I
to
didn't
fix
say
it.
it was.
The whole, everybody's going on Medicaid.
Right! Bruce says the floor.
I said that it's not. I didn't say it was perfect. It's a start. And we all start somewhere. We have to start somewhere and work somewhere. But we're not going to do it. We're going to dismantle it. Don't dismantle it. Fix it.
You know where to start it?
The government can't fix anything. We're going to fix health care. We're going to have to get back to the individual and the doctor.
That's right.
Get everybody else out of it. It'll take them away forever.
I've got a sore throat. I go to the doctor and say, I have a sore throat. How much time would it going to be? He said, $80. I say, I can't afford it. I go to the doctor down the street. I said, I got a sore throat.
Started corrupting health care with labor unions back in the 40s. Started getting health care paid for by the employer. That's where it started. And now only can be fixed when it's the doctor and the individual. That's the only way it can
Hold
be.
on, go.
Good luck to you actually getting a doctor to tell you price. I understand get an x-ray. I spent 3 hours calling my son and price on it. They can't tell you the price because it has to go through your insurance company.
They don't know.
They don't know. Somebody comes into me, I have a problem paying. All right, I'll cut you and bring that.
That's not the government. That's the insurance
But
company.
again, anytime you put a bureaucracy in place, that's what you get. My doctor can't discount because he's got rules and regulations that he can't discount based on the contracts, Medicare, and all these other things that he signs. So he has to go and hire a person
No one's going to fix the health care.
just to know all the rules.
Nobody's trying.
No one's going to fix it. If we get government out of our lives,